Oh boy, that wasn't even supposed to happen, but I guess it did. Well, we're here. We're early. I guess we're just kind of prepping the room. Well, fam, what's happening? What's good? Welcome, welcome. It's Friday, early, mad early, even earlier because I was supposed to start at 4:30, but whatever. We're here. So good to see y'all. It is good to see y'all. Yes, yes, indeed. It sure is. It sure is. Oh my God, look who's here. Shannon Emerson, one of my day ones. How you doing, sis? Shannon Emerson, y'all. One of my day ones. Wow. Amazing. Wow, I haven't seen Shannon. I haven't seen you in a minute, girl. Good to see you. Good to see you. Our sister Shannon Emerson. Flat Bob, how you doing, sir? Truth Connects is RG. What's happening, bro? Good to see you, fam. Happy birthday. Again, Lowry, how you doing, family? Good to see you, bro. J.R. Hartley, welcome, sir. Good to see you, fam. Good to see you. Mr. Lord Racer, how you doing, family? Good to see you. Good to see you. Santero 59, y'all. How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. Santero's in the foundry. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all, man. Yo, it's good to see everybody is here and informed. Seven Guy 138. How you doing, sir? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Mr. Roy, Brian Roy, King Roy, how you doing, man? Good to see you, fam. Good to see you. Horse Sheet, how you doing, man? Horse Sheet's in the foundry. Good to see you. Good to see you. Guys, as you can tell, I am driving. I know Maria might kill me and stuff, but it's all good, man. It's all good. We're starting a little bit earlier than usual. And again, even earlier strictly because I'm on the road. I'm taking care of business and stuff like that. So forgive me. But originally what I was gonna do was I was gonna go live yesterday, but then I was like, you know what? We could save it till Friday. Huh? We could save it for today and kind of go over it at our own leisure at our time slot. Last thing I want to do is start stepping on people's toes, man. Um, we got our folks like Black Light, JJ, Naomi No More, Heron Song, RG, everybody else that either has a channel or is starting their channel. Last thing I want to do is to be stepping on people's toes, especially when I know they're going to be going live. Sav and I, we do that to each other a lot already. It is what it is, man. It's already things are already understood. Some people tune into Sobs. Actually, more people tune into Sobs than mine, and sometimes some people tune into mine. And it is what it is. Or you can catch both at the same time, right? Or if you have a loved one, you have them watch one while you watch another, and then you're like, "Hey, this is interesting. Come check this out." It is what it is. We try to cover down for each other, right? Discuss certain topics that might not otherwise be getting certain attentions. And really, that's where we come in for the most part, right? We leave a lot of those other things like world geopolitics. At least I try to. I try to leave that in the hands of the politicians because one thing is that they're liars. Last thing I need to do is start dissecting the lies from geopoliticians and shit. It's just it's just a headache. You know what I'm saying? It's just a headache. Mr. Warrior coming out to play nice and early. Nice to see you, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Mr. Super Sidewinder in the house. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, man. It's good to see y'all coming into the foundry doing y'all's thing. It's amazing. Yeah, man. So we'll wait till it hits 30. At least when it hits 30, we can actually get the show going. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to y'all for joining me early because I like to do it at around 7:30, so then that way it gives everybody an opportunity to come in from work, sit down, get a bite to eat, go over homework with their kids and, talk shit with the wife and husband, right? And or husband, stuff like that. And then you get to sit down and enjoy the foundry, right? We get to discuss things with the foundry and myself and some of the stuff that I discovered this week. Quite a few things that I think warrant correction. Quite a few things that I feel, actually, one thing that I feel warrants a little bit of attention and correction, maybe not from our end, but from other parties involved and nobody in the flat community. I can tell you that right now. Nobody in the true Earth community. None of us, right? But there is something that needs to be corrected in our community. I'll address that here in a little bit. But first, we'll go ahead and let it hit 30 here in a little bit, man. It's good to see y'all again. It is good to see y'all. All kinds of crazy traffic out here. But you know, that's just how it be sometimes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Richie, how you doing, sir? Good to see you, Richie, Mr. Richie. So moving on up, find it. I need it. What's the lady's name? Oh, so moving on up. Let's talk about that real quick. That's the ending to the Jeffersons. If you ever watch that TV show, The Jeffersons, syndicated from like 75 to 84, like almost 10 years, right? One of my favorite shows ever. Moving on up, not going on up. Moving on up. There's a correction right there. So then the show's almost over. But nah, real talk. Moving on up, and that rendition is sang by Jeanette Dubois. If you've ever watched Good Times, you'll know Jeanette as Willona. She played Willona on Good Times, and if you ever seen that movie, I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker, she played she played Keenan Ivory Wayans' moms, Jack's moms, Jeanette Dubois. God rest our sister's soul. You know, she's no longer with us. She's moved on to stay with the ancestors, and it's all gravy, man. Our time here is short, it's limited, but she lived a good life. She was an amazing singer, amazing actress as well, Jeanette Dubois. And it's not spelt, that's the thing, is it's not spelt Jeanette like Janette. It's spelled J apostrophe ANE, and it's got an apostrophe in it. That's the thing. It's got one of them, them punctuation marks, them marks. It's got one of them marks, so check it out. Check her out, Jeanette Dubois. Moving on up. Chaos Code, how you doing, family? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Chaos Code is in the foundry. You lick. How you doing? Good to see you. Rethink Inc. Man, it's been a minute, bro. Good to see you though, fam. Dr. Bass Ackwards. Good to see you, fam. Dr. Bass Ackwards is left-handed like a mug, too. He's all left-handed and shit. Okay, hell. Here we go. Show started, y'all. We're 31 minutes past the hour. And here we go, man. Let's get this party started. Oh, before we do that, let me go ahead. Let me take care of something, y'all. I shall be right back here after these messages. Give me a
Big Bad Beats.
right, y'all. I apologize for that. Just had to go take care of a couple of things. Now, okay, now that we got the show started, it's already that time. Welcome for all of you guys joining us right now that I didn't say hi to. Welcome, Lord Brahma, Lady Brahmi. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Grandma used to say, "Hey, oh, okay." Erica's in the foundry, y'all. Good to see you, sis. One of my day one. She's like my day zero right there, Erica. Yo, so grandma used to say, if that means I got to start a little bit earlier just to get you on here, then that's what I'm going to start doing. Mentally divergent. Good to see you, mentally divergent. Welcome, welcome for the Rumble family. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you on. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. So forgive me because I'm recording this from the phone. Okay, I'm not doing it from my laptop today. Now, a couple of things I wanted to address, family. Dr. Bose, welcome, welcome. Look at that, man. I can't help saying hi to y'all. Dr. Bose, welcome, sir. Good to see you. Brother Dr. Bose is in the foundry. Welcome, sir. Welcome. A couple of things I wanted to address. Uh, one, first and foremost, I wanted to address a Neil deGrasse Tyson ism. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to play it. I'm not going to talk too much about it starting off. I want you guys to see it. And I want you guys to see that, you know, despite the advances that we're making, I guess you could say the re-advances that we're making in the True Earth community. Um, what I mean by advances, I mean as far as getting the truth out there. You're always going to have people telling the lies, right? And it's frustrating. What makes it even more frustrating is the fact that many of these people, they have bigger platforms or they're very well known, right? I.e., again, Neil deGrasse Tyson, that British guy with the, and he looks pretty young. You know, all these scientists out there that make all these things, they look real cool. They're really chic. And again, the following is important. Now, when you see things like this, don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged because that's their job, right? That's part of the game. That's their job. And it doesn't matter because liars are going to lie. Okay. Liars will continue to lie. Liars will continue to push BS. And I'm going to play this video, y'all. It's going to be a little bit hard to swallow without like wanting to rip your eyes out. But man, it is what it is. Hold on. Let me go ahead and bring it up. You know, the phone's a little bit different than other ways in displaying stuff. Hold on now. Lord have mercy. Y'all know this should be pain in my ass, man. Hold on, y'all. Oh, brother. Zoo, 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 zoo. Let me get this to you. Oh boy. Hold on. Let me get this to y'all. This shit a pain in my ass. Golly, this is a pain in my ass. I do this shit. I know I could do it because I've done it before. Oh brother. Mic. This thing. Let's see. Tarita Sir, how you doing, ma'am? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Get this damn thing. Some destinations. Hold on. This thing is this thing is mad frustrating. Hold on, fam. Oi, oi, oi. Presets, theme, font, phone camera. Oh, Lord. Assets, logo, banners, comments. Now, why? Ugh. Private chat, layout, destinations, title, save. My bad, y'all. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, boy. What a pain. Style, recording. No. Layout. Hold on. Wonder if y'all could see still. No, I got you. No, I won't, RG. I got y'all. I got it. I got it. God damn. Now, how the hell you put that thing out? I've done this before. Style, recording, banner, multitask. No, media asset, not multitask. Damn. Recording, guest layout. No. Cyber overlay. Oh my God. All right. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, y'all, is I'm going to drop in the Foundry. Hold on. Why, Lord? Solo layout from Strange. Lord. All right. What I'm going to do, y'all, is I'm going to. I I appreciate y'all for being patient and understanding, because I had to be patient with this information. I really wanted to get it to y'all. Hold on, y'all. Really wanted to get it to y'all yesterday, but I went ahead and I let it ride a little bit. And I said, let me deliver tomorrow. And I would like to deliver, period, which is tomorrow's today. It's Friday, for crying out loud. So, come on, bro. Hold on, y'all. Get that thing in. Okay, cool. Here we are. Sheesh. No, no, no. I'm not. No, no, no. I'm not. People speak like that. Nah. He does all the work, remember? It's all good, man. Everybody got their own little hustle. Like I say, everybody's got their way to make it happen, man. Everybody's got a way. They got their way to make it happen, man. Some people put different book out, and they let folks know. Okay, let me. How the hell? Why is it that this thing functioned before, or it functioned before? I don't know why it's being a pain in my butt right now. Recordings, layouts, guests. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's see who we got here. Who we got here? Who we got here? Who we got here? You're gonna have to. Okay, so with one of my guests, I am going to have to call you on up, right? For Jack Santero. RG, I would ask you to come on up, but usually what you do is you drop the stuff in there and then you don't take control. So I need somebody to take control of the video that I'm going to present. You understand? No, nothing bad against you. I'd love for you to come up, but I need somebody to come up and kind of drive while I drive. I know it kind of sucks, huh? Making y'all do all the work. I know. I know. I know. Forgive a brother. It's not cool till Pebbles shows up. That's right. Where's Pebbles at? Where's Maria Walker at? Where's our other sisters at? We already got Erica here. Our sister Erica's here. Freaking Shannon Emerson's here. The other ladies need to come and show up and form Voltron. You know what I'm saying? Chat destinations and title settings. I don't know why this thing is giving me a headache trying to present to y'all a video. Yeah, man. You know what? You know what's crazy is I was able to do my videos to demonstrate videos on here while doing this on the phone before. It's not like this is something new, or it's not like it should be something new. I don't know why it's eluding me right now, but it is. It's eluding me right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If RG were to go up, he'd have to play it. If RG could play it, RG go up, he's like, "Hey man, I put it in the private chat. You're gonna have to play it." And I'm like, bro, you brought it up. You go ahead and you drive. You know. So it would be good. Style comments. Jesus. Hold on. Move from stage. Solo layout. Mic. Stop cam. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Nope. Let's see. Chat. Nope. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Let's see. Move from stage. So, yeah, edit avatar, edit mic. No. No. Oh, Lord have mercy. Huh. Let's see. Recording. Layout, private destinations, and title. Destinations. Man, man, oh man. Did I say it was good to see y'all today? I apologize. This makes my stomach hurt. All right, Mr. Soups, hold on. Coming right up, sir. Mr. Soups, there you go. Checks in the mail. Thank you. The check is in the mail. Boom. All right. I ate a cookie today, a red velvet cookie. That shit was good. It made me happy.
All
RG was good,
right.
man.
Hey, what's up, brother? Give me one
Let's
second. I'm
get
gonna mute
RG,
the
Erica
TV,
ready.
okay?
Yep. Give me 1 second.
Okay, good, good, good.
Sorry, I'm in the bed, so I'm juggling here. Okay, sorry about that. I know it's kind of annoying, but I'm getting my remote right now. Sorry, I'm in the bed, so
Uh,
I'm juggling here.
well, at least
All right, can you still hear me, brother?
Skype better.
It's kind of annoying, but I'm getting my remote
Yeah,
right now. Okay, 1 second. I got
I
you,
can
brother.
hear you. Right, there's no echo.
There we go. Haha. So you on the road, man? You know that's dangerous as hell.
Yeah, yeah, I am.
You're just good
Have
like
one
that,
of the
though, brother.
cops pull me over, like, have one of the police pull me over, like, hey, a license and registration? I saw you recording earlier.
Say
Like,
and
God damn, officer.
right?
Yeah,
Give me a hard
right.
time. Why don't you? Yeah, honey.
Yeah, but no, yeah. So I could easily drop the link, but I need somebody to drive. And unless you're ready to drive, I need you to drive.
Yeah,
If you could drive.
yeah. I can do my best. As you know, I'm kind of new to Streamyard still. I haven't. I've been so busy
Oh
with research.
shit!
I don't. I don't dive deep. But tell me the link and video, and I'll go fetch it.
All right. We got Mr. Soups in here.
Or if you drop the
We
link
got
in
Mr.
the
Super
chat.
Here if you need me,
Sidewinder.
brother.
What's up,
Yeah.
Mister
All
Super?
right. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna drop. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second, okay?
All right.
Bear with me.
Hey, Mr. Super, are you better at this kind of thing than I would be? Probably. I don't know.
I don't know. My
Like,
computer's stuttering a little bit, so if you've got a better connection, it's probably better if you share. Hi, RG.
hey, good to see you, man. Hey, so yeah.
Yeah.
The reason, Vlad, I'm not like right up to what you're talking about. I had a guy named Dennis. He's a local guy here in Georgia, down toward Atlanta, and I found out through him they do meetings at a certain location down there in Lawrenceville, right, with a group
Right.
of people. So
His name
this
is
Sunday,
Dentist.
on
Well, he
Dennis,
work
I
on
don't know
team or some
his.
shit.
I don't.
He work
He
on team.
might. Hey, you never know about people. No,
Oh, I
Dennis.
was gonna say his name is his name is Dennis, not dentist.
Yeah, yeah. I stutter a little bit.
Ah,
Sorry, man. But yeah.
no, that's not
So
a stutter. That's me mishearing you. My bad.
so check this out. Check this out. So this Sunday, while you're finding your thing here, this Sunday, so he's been involved with the group, I guess, for a while, and they've met several times. So instead of doing, they're still going to meet, but he's going to come up here around the same time, around 4:30, around the time I would usually try to play my live stream. And
Mm-hmm.
so I'm going to meet him in person. I'm going to find out a little bit about him. And I told him, maybe we can just do the stream still while I'm cooking out and stuff because I got family
Mm-hmm.
coming over and, it's going to be outside. It's a beautiful place here, but maybe I can get the group to live stream simultaneously and we can get to know some new people here in Georgia.
Okay. Yeah, man, that works. I'm with it. I'm with it. Just give me a
Uh,
day, a time and a day, and I'll arrange around it, and I'll make it work.
Sunday, 4:30.
Hey, Sunday 4:30. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Hey, Barbara, Jehovah's daughter. How you doing, sis? Good to see our sister Barbara's in the foundry, y'all. Welcome, Barbara. Been a little bit, but it's good to see you. All right. I went ahead. You guys check the private chat. Mr. Soups, go ahead, check the private chat. You got it.
Gotcha. So do I just copy it or do I just click directly on it and try to
You click you
you just
click
direct
on it, and then you go to the
click?
bottom where it says, yeah, Mr. Soups. Mr. Soups, if you drive, it would be faster. Oh, there goes
I already
RG.
got it up.
Okay, you got it up. Where
I
the
got to go
fuck
back and
is
share
it?
it. I got to share it.
Yeah, you gotta do what it is you do so I could see it, so I could play it with you.
Should have it.
Yeah, hold on. have mercy. Hold on. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, oh, it's hard. Oh, hold on. It's RG. Okay. All right. Now I see it. Okay, Mr. Soups, you could go ahead
Sorry
and
about
you
that.
could drive. Mr. Soups, you got control of it. Go ahead and drive. So before you push play, I just want to let you guys know this is from Neil deGrasse Tyson. This is his latest, actually. This is from yesterday. So I want y'all to take a look at this. Earth's rotational speed speeding up. So go ahead and play it, man. Like we could tear this thing apart all day, but
Yeah, no kidding, dude.
you know what I'm saying. So go
I
ahead
noticed
and
people are putting up pole shift videos and the whole thing. Everything's steering back to the freaking globe. Yeah, I'm ready to play it. Here we go.
Hey, if
What's
you
up with
before you
that?
play it, Mister Soup, 1 second.
yo
Hey,
yo
keep, keep
RG.
now keep in mind, guys, that magnetic north has been speeding up on its movement. So go ahead.
Oh
Allegedly.
well, yeah, like that's what I think.
Allegedly,
I think that's all
allegedly,
part of it. I think that would be all part of it, right?
could be just a thought. Just a thought.
Well, yeah, like if the days are quote unquote going by faster, or it feels as if okay, before we start, in my opinion, I feel as if the days go by faster because there's so much to do in a day these days. Because we have so many things to keep us occupied. You understand? I don't think that the days are actually like physically going by faster. They probably feel as if they are because we feel as if we're losing time. Because think about it. Think about it. We're in contact with everybody all the time, every day. Every day.
Hmm.
All the time, every day at the drop of a hat. So that's one. Another thing, if you, anytime you buy something from, say, Amazon or whatever, it comes, depending on where you live, it shows up that same day. Mike Van Dyke, how you doing, sir? Godheart Guardian, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the Foundry, y'all. So it shows up that same day. So that feeling of waiting and longing and wanting, it doesn't hit the same as when we were kids, remember? Remember when you would buy
Hmm.
some shit from the cereal box, or you like, oh snap, I got my 5 UPCs. Now I could get my sticky octopus little toy that I throw against the wall and it crawls down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you like
Yeah.
you mail in the little UPC coupon joints, and then it takes like 2 weeks to show up. So all of that is waiting. We spent much of our youth waiting. These days, you don't wait for anything. It shows up. It's right there.
Hmm.
I don't
It's
know.
ready to go.
I would like to add something if you don't mind.
Yeah, go
Hmm.
ahead, man.
I I'm one of the few people in the community. Maybe I stand alone on this, but I tracked the time dilation when I noticed time was speeding up back in 2016. I tracked
Okay.
it
Hmm.
all the way up until, according to what I could discern, up to 300% last July, and then it started
Yeah.
slowing back down. And like now, the last time I checked it, it
Hmm.
was at like 175%, and now people are starting to recognize that it's faster, but it's still in any rate way faster than it used to
Yeah.
be. I think that's real,
And
like
hey,
from what
just
I can
Really?
track.
yeah, Mr. Super. To add to that, I think what I was mentioning in the beginning, allegedly what we
Think
were talking
so?
about, but in Google it does talk about something about miles per year that the shift has been happening, and you're right there. If we use what you just said, sometimes it's like 34 kilometers, sometimes it's 58, and then it was like 17 one year. But it is still gradual. Allegedly, it's what what it looks like.
So,
Yeah.
let me
Okay.
ask you just a simple
Okay.
question. You remember when we were growing up, tick tock used to represent 1 second. The tick was half a second, the tock was the finish of the one
Mm.
second.
Right.
You
Yes.
try it now, dude. It's not like that. You can sit there and watch a second hand go like every one of those half steps is a second, more than a second
Yeah.
now. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Really?
And the
So
way
I
they
wonder.
try to coordinate. sorry about that. The way they try to coordinate with these different crystals, first it was like cesium, and then it's forget the other one, but they've had to change because of this supposed shift in speeding up. Because it oscillated
Oh,
faster,
they
so
had
they
to
could
change
measure
the
it more
crystal
accurately.
type that they use.
Yes,
They had
in
to
the
change
atomic
the
clock.
crystal type that they use for to use as a timing source, you mean?
Measurement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yep. Hmm.
That's what I was
But
wondering
yeah,
because I was about to mention what's up?
oh, I just want to say I'm gonna stop yapping. But go ahead.
Stop you to say
Yeah,
what's
I
up.
was going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
That's funny, right?
I got a grandfather clock, and
Uh huh.
I've got a grandfather clock, and so my grandfather clock. I'm wondering, I don't think it's got a quartz crystal in there. It's so everything is motor driven, but it's got a weighted pendulum at the bottom. So
Well,
I
here's the
wonder if
funny
that's
thing,
at all being
Vlad.
affected.
I
Yeah.
checked. I checked every clock reference that I had: digital, wind up, pendulum, and everything followed along with this time dilation, which made no sense to me at all. But mechanical clocks, quartz clocks, didn't
Yeah.
matter. They all followed
Well, in your
the
grandfather
current
clock,
time as it changed rates.
Huh.
yeah, in your
Yeah. What's
just
up,
the
RC?
possibility, Vlad, of possibility on
Yeah.
the type of weight, the type of metal that's weighted by, could be affected by some kind of different magnetic pull, making it different.
I
I don't
was
know. Just a thought.
I was thinking that. I was thinking that, but the thing is it's got a little screw dealio on the bottom, right? And what that does is it cinches that big part of the pendulum up and down. So the higher you bring it,
The
the
faster.
slower I guess it move. The faster it moves. Yes, there we go. And then the lower you bring it, the longer it takes to swing.
Right.
So you could cinch it up and down to kind of to change it in very small increments to
And see,
adjust it.
that's the
But the
thing,
type
very small. Like it wouldn't, you couldn't adjust a clock that was designed that way for a 300% difference.
right, right. No. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. So I wonder. So then I wonder if this is truly the case, and it's not based off of the change in society or anything like that. I wonder if it has to do with the
Well,
breathing of the Earth, the Earth's magnetic breathing,
well,
the Earth's toroidal magnetic field, the collapse and
mhm.
the expansion of this breathing rate, this
Yeah,
breathing
Right.
mechanism. That
Yeah.
you know what I'm
If you
saying?
took it down to the fundamental driving force that sets the pace for everything, that's what's changing it
right.
because everything is
And,
following it. Absolutely right.
yes, and Mr. Super, guess what? They've been pumping our atmosphere full of
Metal.
nanoparticulates of different metamaterials. So maybe
Yep.
it is harder to breathe for the Earth now. Who knows?
Sure.
Ah, that's that. You're right. Right. We're not the only ones
Chemtrails.
suffocating. The Earth too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
We're
it's
being
good we're
so
asking these questions and giving analogies, so that way we can start to narrow down these reasons of what you're presenting here. Why it's could be
right,
doing it.
right. So check this out. So then, with these nanoparticles, could it be a way to disrupt? Okay, that's exactly what you said. I'm asking a question based off of what you just said, and I think you already said it, so I don't have to ask it. Because I was going to ask if they're disrupting the breathing, the correct breathing pattern, if they're trying to change it altogether, or if they're just disrupting it. Is my question.
Yeah.
If that's the case, are they trying to disrupt it, or are they trying to change it, slow it down, or speed it up?
Mhm.
It's always easier just
Well,
to throw a
I don't know if
wrench in something sophisticated and mess it up rather than to have intentions for how you want to mess it up.
yeah, yeah, and I don't
Mm,
know if we can actually I don't know if we could actually. I think it's a multifaceted thing with technology, and Vlad, just to give you an example, there's something called a world simulation, and
right,
you're able to, I think when they had these operations in the past, like to find the edge, to find the depth, to
right.
find the height. Now I think they're really trying to figure out how this thing works, and
The
if
composition.
you coat
Yep.
the atmosphere full of these things that you can track through radar,
You can,
and you can figure this thing
yes, you
out,
can
like,
see it,
and use
right.
it
And, yes,
in
and
real
you know
time.
what? It's like it's like putting it's like putting glue on a piece of paper, like tracing out glue where you can't see it at all until you drop fucking sparkles all over it.
Or like if
And
they're
then as
trying to
soon as
track where water's draining, they'll put a dye in it and figure out where the dyed
die,
water's coming up. Same
yes,
thing, yeah, dude.
Good
Same thing.
point.
yes.
Good
Even
point. Yeah.
that's a much, but yes, I like that. Yes, those are perfect. Yes,
And they
absolutely.
say this is what AI vision is. They say that so AI it's like the Matrix shit that it's electronic. I think this is a way for machinery to see its reality better, in my opinion.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. All right.
It's sort of
Yes.
on one level, it's sort of like a digital overlay on our reality. Like they're trying to create their own crowd,
Yep.
or their own cloud.
Yep.
We have a cloud. It's the Akashic cloud. It's the record of all of our memories. But they
Right.
want their own digital
Boy.
cloud. You got to pay a subscription for
Yeah.
access to, and
Yes.
Yes. They've got us tethered
Yes.
already, bro. There's something called the digital twin. And listen, we are just an extension, like a node of what all this shit they're dropping. We're just a part of it. Like
yeah. Look up W
how do you
band.
say it? Haphazardly. Yeah,
Yep.
W band, M band. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Makes sense, man. That makes a
You
lot of
guys are
sense. Wow.
smart, man. I love you guys.
No, man, I love you guys, man. Like
I love
you
you
guys.
too,
I'm just,
man.
I'm tethered over because it makes a lot of sense. Now, whether this is true or not, like for me, I don't know, right? But it all makes a lot of sense based off of what we've seen already, and what, especially a lot of the stuff that you've seen, RG, and that you've researched, and already that you've done, Mr. Super Sidewinder. So yeah, shouts out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But
Amen.
before I keep going and just talking, yes, please play that so everybody could see, and then like I'll yell, or if you guys need to yell to pause, then you'd pause, Mr. Soups. So go
Okay.
ahead and drive, bro.
Now be quiet, RG. Damn it.
RG, he's gone. RG fell out, so he might be back in here in a little bit.
I'm just kidding you.
Go ahead,
I believe
drive.
that's playing. Play. There we go.
Well, how long does it take Earth to rotate once on its axis? We call that a day. We count up all the seconds and the minutes and the hours and the 24 hours of the day, and you get 86,400 seconds. If Earth were your only measure of the rotation of, how would you know? You need some other timekeeping device that's not only more accurate, but more precise than Earth itself to have any clue is changing about Earth's rotation. That began in the 1950s, where we introduced the atomic clock. Atomic clock keeps time just by vibrations within the atom, and it's unrelated to the sun, the moon, the stars, the Earth.
Can you
It
pause it real
keeps
quick,
in its own time. Records of the rate at which the atomic clock
Mr.
was
Soups?
passing time
Mr.
and
Soups,
the
go ahead
rate
and
at
pause
which
that joker.
Earth's rotation.
Yep.
Yo, I see this fool. He stays showing the Earth as a total ball. Isn't this the same motherfucker talking about pear-shaped pizza dough, ellipsoid? Fucking
Yep.
ellipsoid nonsense.
Yep.
This is the same motherfucker, but this is already. These people can't get their shit in
Oblate
one sock.
oblate spheroid is what he coined
Yeah,
as a stupid phrase.
yeah. Oblate spheroid. I don't see no oblate spheroid. Nothing over there.
Nope.
What's he talking about?
Let me tell you
Like
what
So much as a big blue marble. It's a
where
big blue spheroid now.
yeah.
I think where the
RG, what's
idea
up?
comes from for the oblate spheroid is that, our firmament is a lot wider at the bottom, the area than the top. So,
I think he's
they're
just
just
Right.
they're
pudgy and
reverse
he's just
engineering.
pudgy in the middle, so he wants the Earth to be pudgy in the middle too.
He
To
wants
fit
the
in.
yeah. He wants the Earth to have that girl shape, that girly
That's
shape.
it. That's it.
Jeez. Damn, I'm saying though, man, I'm looking over here and I'm like, yo, the Earth is a total basketball. It's
Total.
an absolute basketball. There is no right. And that's it. More cartoons, nothing real, nothing to demonstrate, right? No satellites flying around the Earth. No moon flying around the Earth.
Well, dude, they
No,
only
and
get
no
$72
egg-shaped
million
Earth.
a day. How are they going to show you a real photograph, man? Come on.
Oh my
Hey,
god!
let me tell you.
Like, and no,
Let me tell you a globe
this
joke.
is uh
Let me tell you a globe joke is that you know why the Earth sucks?
uh
Because the water sticks to it.
Brooms.
All
All right,
right, I
brooms.
will start with
Yeah,
that.
right. So yeah, man. So it doesn't make any sense because these guys are over here talking all this shit about the like. Where's this spheroid? And then people just gonna let this dude escape with all that nonsense that he's talking and not hold him accountable for saying this spheroid. Where's this fucking spheroid? Where's this spheroid? He wants to talk about this stuff. He wants to make these big claims. Where's this fucking egg-shaped Earth you keep talking about? Like I'd like to see this Earth that they keep talking about where it's a ball. First of all, but then if you could show me an egg, even better. Even better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking unreal. But yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead, push play, man.
They
Let me
get away
stop.
with so much shit, it makes me sick, dude.
It's unreal.
Nation difference. And beginning
It stopped playing on my end.
you accumulate
There we go. Well,
throw in a leak.
it's choppy.
What?
Uh-oh. It's real choppy. It's not playing on
Oh,
my
is it
end.
choppy?
What about you, Vlad? Can you hear it? Okay.
Yeah,
Is it
it's a
steady?
little bit choppy and it's not really playing on my end neither.
Okay. You mean to
You
try
what do
to
you want me to do?
play it?
You think
You
you
could,
think you
sure.
can play it, RG? Like it shouldn't be hard,
Yeah.
but it's in the chat.
Yep. Drop it one more time
It's in the
because
private. It's in the private
when it
chat.
It's in
yeah
the
it
private
remember
chat.
because it kicked me off. It kicked me off, and then when I
Yeah,
came back, it's not there.
I think if you oh, it's not there in the private chat right now.
Yeah, because it booted me off this live, and I had to come back.
Hold on.
But I got a
Let
I
me
got
go
a
ahead.
I got a pretty high stable connection here.
Okay.
I just didn't want everybody to not be able to keep up with the video if he's talking shit or whatever.
Agreed. Right.
That's all right. That's all right. Go ahead, man. You got it. Go ahead. I dropped it
All
in
right,
there.
so now, okay, here we go.
I'll keep it up
So
until
now
you
that
get
I'm
it
not
running, then I'll
connected to
drop
the
it.
okay,
It's funny how people, you know what? It's funny how people keep asserting that, yeah, this is the true shape of the earth, this, that, the third. Um, with all these satellites that are supposedly flying around the earth, we don't have any real pictures of the earth with these satellites around them. Not one. We don't
No,
have
not
one. We
one.
have cartoon renderings. We have cartoon renderings. We don't have any real pictures of any earth. None.
And yet, like when I spent all that time in that Globey channel the other day, man, they all think that there are photographs. They're like, oh no, there's hundreds of thousands of them. I'm only asking you for one. Give me one, dude.
Yeah.
Don't
All we
just
need is
don't just
one,
tell me
man.
there's millions of them. Go find one.
Yeah. Yeah. All we need is one. Hold on. RG. There you go. RG, you're back.
okay. On the link, or I pulled up the video on my phone, and
Right?
I'm gonna switch over. And you said, where do I go once I'm on the video?
Share screen.
Share
Yeah,
screen.
share
Okay.
Present.
stream.
Present. I think it's
Okay.
present.
Yeah, at the bottom.
And I do this on or inside of the. Hold on. Stream this to your audience. Okay. At the bottom, tap, and I go to.
You guys there? You getting it?
I'm still here.
All right. Oh, RG fell out. RG button. he'd be hitting that eject button a lot. Yeah. So I mean, you'll have people talking about this satellite, that satellite. I don't understand how these things don't function. Understand these people can't do it. The satellites just ain't doing it. They're not going on. How do people understand truly how fast 17,500 miles an hour is? Know what I'm saying?
You broke up so bad I couldn't hear you. The chat's saying the same thing. You were breaking up.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just me.
Oh, yeah. All right. So I don't think these people understand how fast. My bad. Y'all got me? Y'all lost me again.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right. Yeah, y'all lost me for a bit. Yeah, man. I don't think people truly understand how fast 17,500 miles an hour truly is.
Ooh, that's fast, man.
Yeah. Yeah. People take speed for granted. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
People take speed for granted. They're like, "Oh, it's only 1,000 miles an hour." Like, man, do you know how fast that is? It's only 10,000 miles an hour. I'm like, do you really? Do you? Can you fathom how fast that is? People think that when people think of like speeds like that, they think of bullets, and I'm like, even bullets don't travel that fast.
That's
At
right.
no 5,000 miles. You have a 5,000 mile an hour bullet, it's gonna take your shoulder off shooting that thing. Number one. Number two. God dog, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Same thing with
Yeah,
vacuum.
people.
People take vacuum for granted. Like the power of a vacuum, like a 17 torr vacuum, is like that. It's something you can't even imagine, dude.
Mm-mm, nope. And they think we can't even. Now they're saying we could duplicate. We could duplicate 10 to the negative 11 torr, like around 10 to the negative 11 torr, 10 to the negative uh, 13 torr, as far as vacuum is concerned. They're saying that we can make these things happen, and it's not possible at all. Like nobody's going to survive in that kind of vacuum. And
No,
nothing made of plastic, nothing made of rubber is going to survive in these things.
the idea of a pressurized soft suit in any kind of vacuum is ludicrous.
hmm So, oh man, let's see. Yeah, yeah. So Neil deGrasse Tyson saying these things, unreal, unreal. Well, I was gonna bring up some other stuff with Neil deGrasse Tyson. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So hold on. What I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna give this to you. I'm gonna put this in the private chat. Give me 1 second. Here we go. So I'm gonna put this in the private chat.
Okay.
Hold on. There it is. It's in the private chat, the latest.
Beating up?
Yeah. So Neil is gonna go ahead and make these assertions. He still can't give us a fucking egg-shaped Earth. He still can't give us an actual Earth, a picture. You know, it's kind of like that whole ticket scandal. They can't give us any of this stuff. The simple stuff. All we want
The
is the
simple
easy
stuff.
stuff. They're
Yeah.
they're going so they're making things so advanced and so big. You don't have to do all that. All you need to do is give us the easy stuff, man. Like people are simple, man. People,
Yeah.
I'm serious. People are real easy. You could satisfy them with easy stuff. They're trying to make these
Yep.
big words that most people don't even understand, right? And it's like,
Yep.
dude, Neil deGrasse Tyson, he goes out there and he provides evidence, or what he claims is evidence, as far as what this place is. And it's like, yo, you're making cartoons, you're making models, you're not giving us the actual place. Nothing is the actual place, everything is a model. Now, if I told you, hey, you own a Porsche, right? You own a Porsche. Mr. Super Sidewinders, you own a Porsche. You're like, oh, when can I drive it? And then what do I say to you, Mr. Super Sidewinders? I got a model of your car. I don't have your car, but I got a model of it.
Right.
I may not have your shit, but I do have a model.
And so I ask you for a photo, and you go, "Well, I don't actually have a photo, but I do have a computer rendering of one."
Yes, I may not have your actual car, but I have a picture of the model of your car.
Hmm, that's a good
Right.
analogy.
That's
That's funny.
that's exactly what they do. They don't give
Yeah,
they don't give us the real. They don't even give us a picture of the real car.
they can't. The car is too big. They can't. They can't.
Yeah. Oh,
They can't
the
get
car
out
is
far.
too big. Oh, yeah. All I could show you is the fucking is the light switch of the car. That's it. It's too
Right.
big.
They say that look, they can show us the world, but yet they can only zoom out or in as far as Cuba. You know
And
what I
not
mean?
only
Absolutely.
is it way
Yeah.
too big, but you're also way too small.
Yeah. And it's
That's what
like,
they
oh
say.
my god. But then they're
Yeah.
like, oh, we could see a dime from 90,000 miles away on Earth. Like, but you can see all that. But you can't give me a real fucking planet. Really? You can
Hey,
see
and check
all
this out.
of that, but you can't give me the world.
What I found out through all my research, documentation, like militaries, everything, they've only ever been able to go low Earth orbit. That's it. That's it.
That's
That's it.
it.
Everybody knows that.
Yep, Leo.
But they have
That's
good
it.
cameras. They can
But
go way up there and zoom in to like a dime somewhere. But yeah, they're not going to give us the whole world. Yeah.
yeah, like these dudes are gonna make these crazy claims, and they're gonna give us peanuts. Now check this out. Do you guys remember a few years back? You probably do. I do. When there was a Gold Line, there was a company called Gold Line, and companies very much like Gold Line, where they're like, "Yo, pay us the price of gold." At the time, it was around like $1,200 or some shit, right? For an
Yeah.
ounce of gold. You pay us every month for gold, and you'll have a certificate every month for that gold that you bought. Well, people started getting wise to it because remember, Alex
Yeah.
Jones was promoting Gold Line. People like Alex Jones, people like Glenn Beck, they were pushing Gold Line for years. I remember this. I remember this to this very day. But one of the questions
Mhm.
that I had was like, wait a minute. What if something happens and you need your gold? How are you going to get it with just a certificate?
Right.
And then
Yeah.
after I asked that question, I kind of like, I'm sure they have a way. Then Alex Jones started asking that question. And then they started asking
Yeah.
those questions. Yo, what about this gold? Where's this gold coming from? Yo, gold line disappeared, man. And so did a lot of other people's money.
Mhm.
Now, I'm not saying everybody's money disappeared, but a lot of people didn't get their gold that they thought that they paid for. All they got was a fucking paper and a dream.
Yep.
Mhm. You know what they're afraid of,
Paper so
bro?
hard, yeah, paper so hard you
What
couldn't
the
even
real,
wipe your ass with it.
what the real question people should be asking is, what would happen if a bull run came about? How angry would everybody
What?
get then? A bull
What?
run, like if everybody wanted
Oh,
to cash in all at once,
right.
yeah,
Well,
it'd be some
I
angry
guess,
people.
but basically the point that I'm trying to drive home there is You're making these fucking people like live off of dreams, off of something that doesn't exist. Not saying that gold doesn't exist. Obviously, gold exists, but it's like you're selling these pipe dreams, man. Where's this fucking Earth? This ball, this globe, this egg? Now it's an egg. Can't give us that, but you
Yeah,
can give us this dime from these distances. You know,
yeah,
today I was looking at how they were talking about, oh, we're going to see Comet C1 Atlas, blah, 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 C1 2025 in December. I'm like, cool. Okay. So obviously somebody spotted this thing with their binoculars from Earth. Cool. They said they spotted it from Earth with binoculars. I said, okay, they spotted something. I'm like, yo, didn't we just pay for this fucking James Webb Space Telescope bullshit? Where's this motherfucker? Ain't this motherfucker gonna look for that shit? You mean to tell me we paid we paid all that money for this high tech fucking space telescope, but you're gonna get a Bushnell $10 fucking set of binoculars, and you're gonna spot this shit, and it's gonna make the news? Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on these motherfuckers doing backflips upside down in Antarctica, or Australia, where they're technically quote unquote jumping down, right? I want to see somebody jumping down.
Dude,
Zoom in on that shit.
they could have shut us up years ago just flipping the Hubble around, taking a picture of Earth from wherever that's at, right?
Yeah. Hey, and
Oh,
James Webb, Vlad, just one of my suspicions is that James Webb, with the patents and everything and what it looks like and what people are seeing
right.
occasionally in different parts of the world, it kind of looks like some kind of simulator, if they're doing something. Not saying it is the sun, but maybe in certain parts they're trying to, emulate certain things, phenomena, Just my thoughts.
Right. Well, they claim it's got this big giant mirror in there, this series of mirrors that are like in a honeycomb fashion or something. And I'm like, man, y'all are seeing all this shit. Why don't y'all just take a good look at Earth? And then they say, well, we can't look at Earth because of its proximity to the sun. And I'm like, no. I'm like, oh God, like my
It's like
God,
put your back to the
it's
sun
sad.
and take
It's
a
I'm
look.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
right. I was like, well, get a fucking sun filter. People get sun filters.
Right.
Like we pay for it, right? We
Right.
paid $1 billion and change for that goddamn thing. Put a goddamn sun filter on it.
Yeah.
Put a fucking
You
sun
would think
filter on
you
it.
would think
They said
you
that.
would think it would be able to read every wavelength. Sorry, go ahead. Got a delay here.
You
Go ahead.
would. No, 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 no. Please interject. Now they also mentioned the whole DART project that took place. What? 4 years ago? 3 years ago? 3 years ago, roughly. The DART project that took place out there, where they hit those they hit the meteor cluster, the Didymus or some shit like that. Diddy Mouse, some shit. I don't know. But they hit it and they said, "Oh, we've got it on tape." I'm like, how? I'm like, you got it on tape doing what? They said, "Yeah, we hit the fucking asteroid with with a missile, a projectile, and we wanted to knock it off its course." I'm like, oh my God, yo. Like, so they claim that they have this thing
What
videoed.
Armageddon?
Yeah.
Armageddon.
Right.
That movie.
So then again, my question is, okay, so you knocked it off course. Don't we have a fucking James Webb Space Telescope that could see this thing take place? Don't we have a James Webb Space
Mm.
Telescope that should be able to see this thing changing course? Don't we have these things?
Um, just to
Like
answer
what
your
the
question,
fuck?
I know it's rhetorical, but like think about this. Back in the 80s and 90s, a lot of things that popped up that were like in a certain spectrum, I guess it was just black and white kind of video that would zoom in and out on let's just call them objects way up in the sky. That just coincidentally look like stars from the ground looking up. And to me, it
Mm,
looked like everything was. It just seemed as if there was some low Earth orbit. I don't want to call them satellites, but just cameras, something on balloons maybe. But NASA's
uh,
had all these things pop up, and then they had to do damage control. Like, no, that's not stars, that's space debris. But anyway,
uh,
that's it. But yeah,
Okay.
it was very
Well,
telling.
shit.
I posted this stuff on X. I posted it. I'll repost it because I post it periodically. But it's pretty fucking telling to me that things are very close to to us.
To us, yeah, they're significantly
They
close.
lost
Probably a lot
the
closer.
video.
Prob-
The, the video was saying they lost the Mir space station, and they were trying to locate it in the midst of like thousands of objects. So what does that mean? I don't
it
know.
sounds like it could. Yeah, it sounds like it could be a couple of 1,000 feet off the ground,
Or
or
just a
whatever
couple
they
hundred
got up
miles,
there.
like a little bit above low Earth orbit or something. Don't know the distances, but
I don't
they
know.
don't seem that far to me. But I don't want to keep it
I
rambling. Go
don't
ahead, bud.
know. Yeah. So if you check the comment section, the private chat section, Mr. Super Sidewinder, that's the other video I put in there. Please go ahead and grab that and spark that up if you would.
Hey, and sorry, Vlad, I don't want to mess the chat up because I'm on my cell phone, and I think
Nah,
every
you
time I
good, man.
click on what you drop in the private chat, it
Yeah,
takes me away from StreamYard. So yeah.
yeah, nah, you good, man. That's me that fucked it up. Fucking, I thought I had a handle on this damn phone thing. Apparently, I don't. I'll get it though. You ain't the only one. You good? So go ahead, Mr. Super Sidewinder, get that in the private chat. I went ahead and I put it in there. I wanted to show everybody something that I thought looked familiar as far as these maps is concerned. And this is, I love watching Divergent. I love watching Divergent. He's an acquired taste for some folks, but also he keeps us up to date with things like coming from Vibes of Cosmos, which I'm looking at purchasing myself. I like Vibes of Cosmos' stuff. Um, but there is an error that we need to definitely point out. There is an error that we need to point out, and kind of uh, we need to kind of talk about.
President Kennedy in Air Force One, photo 1963. Good day, President
Is that working?
Yes, it's working.
Kennedy. Whoa,
So
whoa. And this world map. What is this world map?
Mm,
What is this world map? The world map. I suppose here is
mm. It's jumping again.
question is the big question. What is this on the left side of the map? What is this continent and all these continents here? What? Oh, vibes of cosmos. This is officially White House website, and the photo was taken in 1963 when President Kennedy was there. In America, still because Trump is connected to Kennedy. Can somebody explain why I see huge continent here?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
the world is not a spinning ball Earth with
Hey, and Sidewinder, I did want to mention,
United
the
Nations azimuthal equidistant map with ice wall 300
pause it real quick, Mr.
degrees.
Soups.
So
Go ahead, RG.
me,
yeah, I just wanted to
flat
mention that.
earthers, you don't like me. Do you know who likes me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
go
wanted to
ahead.
mention
Go
that
ahead,
real
RG.
quick,
Go ahead.
that each administration, supposedly the president and his inner cabinet, personally designed the insides of those. But yeah.
Wait, say what? What'd you say?
So each administration, like each president, Air Force One and like him and his inner cabinet, maybe military, I don't know, Central
Right.
Intelligence Committee, they supposedly put their own design touches to Air Force One. So it changes over the years what's
Uh,
inside.
So it's like custom made for them,
Yeah.
tailor made for them.
Yep. And with their
That's
knowledge.
pretty
So somebody
interesting.
knows something. Hmm.
That's interesting. Okay.
I didn't want to bother it too much, but go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Soups.
Here we go.
And I like him. Now, do you like this? Do you like the fact that this is an official government photo from 1963, just 20 years after the Second World War? Oh yes, and let me say, okay, 1963, just 2 years after the Antarctic Treaty was in the Antarctic Treaty was enforced in the world in 1961.
Oh wow.
I have a question because I don't know why do we have to
All
start
right.
spinning in space and Google Earth and Google Maps? Why? I do not understand. I need more.
Pause it.
Yeah, pause it real quick. Um, William McLean, how you doing, sir? Haven't seen you in a while, so it's good to see you. Okay, so if you guys are looking at that map that's right there on Air Force One, uh, behind JFK, right there it shows at the bottom you see Antarctica, south of South America, and then what if
Mhm.
we looked at it from a northeast west south, if you continue east from
Uh-huh.
Antarctica, from where whatchamacallit is, you're going to run into some kind
Uh-huh.
of continent. Now, he says he doesn't know, or I think at one point in the video he says Lemuria, right? Or he said he didn't
Yes,
know.
yes, yes,
Now,
yes.
be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful.
Okay.
And I want to show y'all something.
Tell me.
Um,
Okay.
because I was looking at it and I was like, God damn, that shit looks familiar. One thing we need to recognize is that if you look at the map, right, it's got a center. The center on that map is going to be the United States. The United States is the pole. They're using the United. It's the United States as the North Pole
Right.
in this respect.
Mhm.
So it's not the North Pole, that's the North Pole. So everything to the United States is going. They're using the United States as the point of reference. And
Right.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they used to do that with they wanted a United States on the west, or it wasn't the west, it was centered, but then the I
go
forget
ahead.
if it's the yeah, I forget if it's the Peter projection, but what they did is they put the United States on the west and the center was like around Libya kind of area, right?
It was
But
it was Egypt. It would be
or Egypt,
Egypt
yeah.
sometimes.
I
Yeah,
did want to ask Mr. Sidewinder if it's okay if you can you make that really big. I wanted to look at those lines for a second, um, to try to place what they might
to
be.
figure out where. What you mean the lines are parallel?
Well, if no, not the latitude, longitude, but all the other lines, if they're like
Yeah.
flight routes, maybe, or what y'all's thoughts on that?
Are those lines? No. So those lines are supposed to be latitude, longitude. But the reason you see those border
As it's
countries or
dimming,
those
but it's
border, yeah, if you look at those border regions, that's caused by distortion. So if you like even the Urbano Monte map, right? The reason those outer lands seem all weird. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not talking about that though. But go ahead
So
and finish.
so
I'll tell you.
in there you see those curved lines and everything. They're
Yeah, the squid. Yeah,
compensating. Yeah, so they're compensating for the Earth being a ball. That's why everything looks the way it does once you start going further south. And what I mean, obviously, by further south is away from North America, significantly away from North America. Once you reach the edge of that map, everything is curved and fucked up, looking distorted.
right. Because
And
of the
then
projection, whatever
it's
type of projection.
it's a yes, and they're trying. They're saying their excuse is that you can't fit everything on a true flat map because the Earth is a globe. That's their excuse.
Right.
Even in Urbano
Yeah.
Monte's map, he uses that excuse as to why a lot of those lands on the outside are
Mhm.
so, even though they seem abundant and you don't have much in Urbano Monte's map, you don't have hardly any areas to where it's empty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything has a
Yeah.
continent. There is no just water all over the place, right? So even in Monty's map, he says we can't fit everything in here properly because the Earth is a globe. The Earth is a ball. Even Urbano Monty
Mhm.
called the Earth a ball, right? And
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
I'm saying all that to say this. What I want to show you guys right here is this. Oh, I
Okay.
guess we lost Mr. Soups.
Yeah, we lost the picture. Um, to,
All
to
right.
to
I
add to
want to
what you
show
were
you.
saying, the the reason I liked that picture that you were showing just now on Air Force One is that even at the border of what they would consider a border of the outside of the circle there
Right,
were, I mean, even touching the very line, if you were to go left of Antarctica or what they called Antarctica, there were
right.
little like islands. It looked like a McDonald's sign almost, but just kind of squiggly, and it was a landmass that looked incomplete. And this is why I like the moon map theory because that the
Right.
any projection they give us with a border, there's always going to be something that's incomplete on the line
Yes,
of their
yes.
termination. But go ahead.
I agree. Now, now, where were these land masses you said we're at?
Well, on the okay, so where your hand is, your
Right,
thumb right there. If you just went straight left past South America,
right,
out in the Indian Ocean, past there you go, there you go. So all the way to the left, in between the left border of Antarctica and whatever
right.
Lumeria or whatever, they're the bottom border of that. So in between both of those, if you went left downward, there are incomplete land masses on that other Air Force One map. Yep.
Okay.
We would have to go
So
back and
what?
show you better.
So 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 I wanted to talk about these, right? I wanted to talk about those land masses because if you look,
Okay.
right, that's a different one. Now these maps, I got this from the Library of Congress. This is when I went to my visit on the Library of Congress. I made a video. Some of y'all might not know. I'm part of their Philip Lee Phillips Society out there with the Library of Congress and all that. We do all kinds of fun stuff and everything else, and we spend a lot of time looking at maps. So this was one of my more recent trips to the Library of Congress, where I was looking at. Hold on, did I lose you, RG?
But it
Add to
don't
stage.
like me.
Okay,
It
there we
don't
go.
like me.
No, no, it's all right. So this is one of my more recent trips to the Library of Congress, where I was looking at this map where the United States was the was that center,
Center.
right? The U.S. is the center because obviously you can see South America right there down below, and then some of Antarctica. As soon as you travel
Mhm.
east, let's so we say we go in a circle. That other landmass is not Lemuria. That
Okay.
other landmass is Australia.
Oh, I
It's
see. Okay.
Australia. Yeah, you see it. The one,
Boy,
the more,
that's
the more
good.
prominent one. It's
Yeah.
yeah, because it's squished. You know what I'm saying? It's squished. But that's Australia. God damn it. I wish there was a way I could give that to y'all, which I will. You
And
know what I'm saying? I'll give
so
it to you guys
New
eventually.
Zealand would theoretically be
Yeah.
the little
So
one
if
there.
you right, so if you see that island to the west of it, excuse me, not the west, but to the east of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at that island to the east of Australia, the northeast, that's New Zealand and
Hmm.
Auckland.
Right.
And if
Yeah.
you see
And you
those
see,
islands to the northwest, that's
okay.
like freaking Jakarta, Sumatra, Indonesia, all them motherfucking places. You know what I'm saying? That's Papua New
Yeah.
Guinea and shit. That's all them spots.
Um,
So
let me ask you
I'm
this.
saying all
Let me ask
that.
you this.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
You see that flight route that comes from, like Alaska, comes down, it goes north of New Zealand and then around to supposedly Antarctica, right? Do you ever wonder why they always, or not always, but it seems to be more than less that flight route goes around a landmass? I think that's where I think that Lumeria would be if it's not, if it is above water, that's where it'd be. But if it's below water, you can still see the outline of it. I can't
Sorry,
anyway.
Right,
I'm
man.
right,
different.
right.
I got
Yeah,
booted out trying to do a zoom in for you, RG. It didn't work out, I don't think, but it sure kicked me out.
that's all right. We're back, brother. We're back.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's all gravy. It's all gravy. So yeah.
Oh, and look
So
at the
if
right
you
corner, bro. Tell me about that. What you
the right
that
corner,
little
where? Tell me, tell me.
top right corner. Look at that big landmass to the right. Is that supposed to be Australia too, or Alaska
No, so
or
to the top right
Antarctica?
corner is no, the top right corner is that's the US. That's wait a minute. So you have you have
The big
Africa
stretched out land on the right.
to the
Uh-huh.
east of South America, right?
Yep.
Um, the big stretched out one.
That's supposed to be Antarctica, right? Or supposedly it looks like that would be where
No,
if you went south of South America, because the little island there on the bottom would be
no, that's
Australia.
no, and this is why the distortion, understanding the distortion is important. That's why
Help me
understanding
out.
this
Just
whole
tell me,
distortion
tell me your thoughts.
is
Like, what do you think?
so so because I was looking at it and I was like, that would be Lemuria, and then when I looked at the map and I zoomed in, it says Australia, and then it shows all the little towns and shit in Australia. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, Nico fucked up, man. He's gonna have to correct it. That's Australia.
Yep,
That big
yep.
giant,
But
big, big, gigantic.
you're on the right track with the trying to figure these maps out, because I mean, more times than none, you see these flight routes that go around a big portion of the ocean, and it's really weird. But I guess I'm gonna shut up, but let you talk. But the top right small depiction, I it looks as if that bottom in the very center at the bottom would be Australia. So in my mind, the big stretched out portion along the border on the right top, or the
on the
would be
on the left.
theoretic. No, on the right, the very small depiction on the top right corner, not the big map,
Oh, oh,
but
oh,
the
oh, oh, oh,
little
oh, oh,
corner.
oh. I see what you're talking about. No, but it's
Yeah,
inverted. It's flipped. If you look at it, it's flipped.
tell me your thoughts
Look
on
at
it,
the
because
top
I'm.
right. Yeah, top right
Yep.
is it's like a flipped mirror image. Because if you look at
Hmm.
it, it's like it's flipped. It's mirror. It's mirrored. It's mirror imaged. It's opposited. I don't know how else to
Well,
say it.
it, it's a little different than
You
the
see
big map, though.
the little circle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you look at the little circle in the top right, yeah, it's mirror
Hmm.
imaged. So you could still see what he called Lemuria, but which is actually Australia, all the way in the top right. That's still Australia. Meanwhile, the other continents, the Asias, South Americas, and then everything else is right there in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Uh, I do see what you're saying. It just seems to be
They
different
flipped it,
than even though it's inverted. Like you see where the
inverted.
big
That's it,
map Australia, right? But the big map Australia is stretched,
right?
but it's not along the border. It's away from the border. In the top right little one, that's covering the border and a bigger chunk.
You th- I,
I'm gonna shut
you
up.
do you?
Y'all go.
That's okay. Do you think that maybe it's because the map is so little that they only got enough room to work with?
Maybe. Never know. Maybe. They know what they're doing, though. They survey these
Yeah.
things, and you know,
So seven guy 138 makes a point, um, which I could see that. Right, took a flight from L.A. to Hong Kong. The plane flew through the coast of Cali, then over Alaska. The key to this flight, right? It's straight. It's straight. They try to go as straight as possible. Right?
mhm.
Absolutely. But I flew from Chicago over to Japan, and it was pretty much almost the same route, obviously, but I'm flying from Chicago, so I flew through the middle, actually over the top of America, um, through Alaska, and down through the Aleutians. You understand that little island
Mhm.
chain before it becomes the Kuril Islands over on the Russia side?
Right.
I went down through there, and I went down through the Aleutians and right over to Japan, and it was a straight shot.
Mm. Okay.
It's
Wow.
a straight shot. There is no, and you can see it if you look at this map right here, and then if you go to the border of that big giant continent that's above the United States, that's Asia. That's Asia. And the way you could tell that's Asia is if you look at the United States, you'll see to the top left, slightly above where Alaska is, you see that weird ass line that crosses all those parallels. That's your international
Yeah.
date line.
Right.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
saying? Because you see how the international date line is always the funky looking line on all these maps. The IDL,
Yeah.
they twist it up, they fuck it up on a Mercator map because they're trying to compensate for what they call is the
Yeah.
curvature of the Earth.
Right.
That's what I think.
Meanwhile,
That's what
It's
I
all got
they
think.
to
fuck
come
it
together
all the
some
way
point.
up.
That's like the seam on a fucking football.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly. And then they fuck it all the way up because even them ladies, that lady that's over there, that real cute lady that does the whole, Jesus land, all that shit, she called it out. She was like, yo,
Oh, yeah.
the Bering Straits
Yeah.
is a lot bigger than what they make it out to be. They were like, they make it
Mm.
out to be like 2 feet. You just jump over from Alaska to Russia and you right there. But those two
So they,
islands, the Diomedes,
yeah.
they're like miles
Mm.
apart. Greater and lesser. Lesser belongs to us. We're the ones in the west that own the lesser. The Russians are the ones that own the greater, and they're like a few miles, like miles and miles apart.
Yeah.
Right.
And so the Bering
You
Straits
know,
is significantly bigger than what we're being told, or than what we're being shown, even.
mm,
And
yeah.
that's where your international date line comes out of.
Yeah. In that spot right there, the Isle of Isis, or the land of Jesus. Now,
Right.
supposedly, in what she was showing, and I want to point that out on this map, they exclude all that because it seems as if there's only one way in and out of what would be the North Pole there, on the Alaska, Russia portion, um, to where that land would be located. It's seems to be absent, where the flight
Mm.
line's coming out. Hey, and I want to ask you, since you know more about maps than I do, of course, we're down there where Alaska supposedly
Well,
is. Do you
right.
see all the on the left side? Do you see all those curved lines that
Those curved
start at
islands.
the land? No, 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 no. Check me out. So the
Yeah, go
black
ahead.
lines, they're just curved, but they expand outward from the left side of Antarctica. It's not latitude or longitude. It almost looks like magnetic declination lines where where it would change with a compass. Does that have any significance to you that you could think of? They're kind of just they're protruding out of the
RG.
left, and they're. Yep.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I lost you for a second. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Do you see what I'm saying, Mister Sidewinder? Where on the left side of Antarctica, the furthest tip to the left, there are these black curved lines that almost look like magnetic declination measurement lines, and it kind of makes sense to me because it's shown over the years that this is very major in that area where the magnetic declination almost flips your compass 180. Does that ring a bell to
One.
anyone else?
Wait. Does it? Wait. Does it? Why does it flip your compass? You mean the further south you travel from that point?
Yeah,
The further south you
especially.
travel, or if you travel further west?
Well, it's the measurements, the more current measurements at the tip of South
Right.
America going. If you're traveling south, then the area I'm talking about would be on the right, and
Right.
it's 179 degrees of declination where you're going straight south, and it in theory it would flip your compass at a certain point. It would look like you were traveling north, and when you're still going south. So those
So,
lines kind of
so
look like
do you
they're
think?
playing out
Go ahead.
outward, like.
So do you? So do you mean when
Mhm.
you cross the equator? Perhaps? Are you talking about
No,
that?
no, 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 no. When you're really far south
Okay.
and you cross the tip of South America going south, and those
Oh, so
lines
past
remind me of
Ushuaia, headed
that type
towards.
of.
Uh-huh.
If you ever look at a magnetic declination map, you can see that
Hmm.
there's wavy lines that, in certain areas, just splay outward in every direction but specifically in that direction or in that location, it's 179 degrees of magnetic declination.
Huh.
I just didn't know if
That I
you
did not
ever
know.
noticed that. Yeah,
I
check
never
into it. Check
noticed.
into
No, I did not know that. I'll take a
it.
look at that. I'm having a hard time trying to see because it's on this tiny ass phone. I feel like fucking Daisy trying to look at my damn watch and talk to a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yes, sir.
Remember how Dick
It's
Tracy used to talk to people on his watch?
flip it open, right? When the hell it worked.
No, no. Dick Tracy would talk to people on his watch, and then he'd like
Yeah.
have them on TV and shit, like his talking watch. I kind of feel like that.
It's all good, bro.
Yeah,
We're here
because
with
I'm
you.
trying to
So,
look. Huh?
I was saying it's all good. We're here with you. Same deal. I'm looking at my phone, but I had to cast it to my TV as well so I could see what the hell I'm looking at.
Yeah. So I'm gonna swap from picture to picture. Hopefully, this is a better depiction for you to work with. Yeah, me too, y'all. I always wanted one of them watches too, watching Dick Tracy and shit, chasing after Hammerhead and them. Here's more of it. It's more.
Oh,
Here's
cool. That's
more of
like an
that.
Islamic language. That writing was. Yeah.
Yeah, more of that.
Yeah.
A little bit more of this.
Now
I got to see a
this is
lot of
starting to
these
look.
maps. Huh?
Mhm. I was saying that white and blue map was starting to look more like what I'm used to, kind of basing a more realistic map on. But yeah,
Right. Now my
a
thing
little
is
bit more.
yeah. My thing is Nico, I love his channel. Don't get me wrong. I love Divergent's channel. I don't necessarily agree with everything he says, but I like the stuff that he looks for, that he digs deep, and he thinks he might find. I find it interesting, right? So I like his
Uh-huh.
channel. Um, but in this regard, I think it's because I was trying to leave a comment so I wouldn't have to make this fucking video. I was doing my best to make that comment, but he
Yeah,
doesn't leave space to make comments. And I'm like, God damn, dude. So I don't want this dude losing any credibility because I mean, some people are wrong sometimes, man. It is what it is. But
yeah.
that big yellow piece of doodle right there in the damn top left right there, that's Australia, dog. That's Australia.
It looked like somebody had the runs on that motherfucker. What?
Yeah, right. That big
Hey, but
damn Manila piece of doodoo is Australia.
check out check out all that extra
Shout out to my
water
houseies.
below Antarctica there. Like what's all that about? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Water.
that's true.
It don't look like the bottom of nothing to me.
Nope, nope.
Oh, there he is.
That
Okay,
looks.
it says you see in the comments it says RG, this is Dennis. Check out the link I put in the chat. Okay, Dennis. I'll do that, bro.
Gee. Oh, H2 for life, the goat. How you doing, family? I see you. I
Yeah, I
see you.
told him I said jump on the stream, bro. Yeah. You know.
All right, I see you. It's just another Dick Tracy anymore. Does Does anybody know him? Barely know Dick Tracy. Oh boy, I used to like Dick Tracy as a kid, man.
Yeah, him and Carmen San Diego. What? Going
Yeah,
on trips around the world. Yeah.
Dick Tracy.
Where
Dick
in
Tracy
the
used to have.
world is Carmen San Diego? Herman.
Yeah, Dick Tracy used to have his friend Mumbles and shit that would sit there and mumble. Dick Tracy had some wild characters on his damn thing. Dick Tracy was
That
cool though,
hammerhead.
man. Dick Tracy was pretty cool. Yeah, Hammerhead, Mumbles.
He brought back some memories with the hammerhead thing.
Yeah, Lee, what's good? What's happening? So,
Oh, by the way, hey
yeah, man.
Vlad, after the
Yeah,
stream, I'll resend you a link. But there's a link I sent you because I know you like maps. But it's very, very, very well stocked with all kind of maps that were at once classified. There's like Antarctica, CIA unclassified maps, and
really.
anyway, I'll talk about it. Yeah, I'll talk about it afterwards. But
Yeah,
it's a very good resource.
yeah. Definitely, man. I'll go through that. Yeah, definitely. I'll lose sleep over that bitch for sure. Send it. Yeah, yeah. We'll chit chat about it after. Yeah. So again, right there, again, I tell you what, man. For all the bad you want to say about this country and all the weird things they do to people, one thing they do is they make a lot of resources readily available. So it was a good thing that we came across this. I would be able to tell you what year it was, but I can't right now because I can't zoom in on it. But that picture does have a year on it, as most maps do, right? I forgot what year that one was, what that year was done at, though. But it's still important to show that this is the same map that Nico from Divergent is looking at. It's no different. It's the same exact map. It's just not transparent. It's the only difference. I think I lost everybody. I think I lost everybody. My bad.
No, bro,
And
I'm
yeah,
here. I just
again,
muted up. I was looking at comments and stuff, and I'm trying to go get that map link for you. But I'm here.
okay. All right, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, and so this is how you know they fucked up, right? Because they're trying to overlay something that's not supposed to be something different, right? This flat place, make the flat map. If you're going to make anything, you make the flat map. That's what you make. You don't make the flat map and then you try to put it over a globe and say, "Well, it doesn't work because it doesn't want to work to your liking." That's not how this thing should fucking run. But people are they're so enamored with this globe, and my thing is, if it was a globe, I would wish that they do the right thing and make it into a globe, sure. But the problem is that it's not, and it's not because I say so. That's not how this works, right? We're so driven to make a square peg fit in a round hole that we want this fucking flat earth to be a globe earth. Maybe not you and me, maybe not us, maybe not those in the foundry, right? Maybe not those outside the foundry and in other channels that are true earthers, flat earthers. But this society is going to do its damnedest to make it fit to where it makes quote unquote false sense to them. What I mean by false sense is just that. It makes sense to the lies that we've been taught. False sense. Exactly that. I'm not saying that you're a liar because you learned the globe, because we all learned the globe. And to some of us, the globe makes sense. The globe makes sense because really what I've learned is that the reason the globe makes sense is because you can't see the earth being flat, in that you have to learn it a different way. If you have to learn something different, that's too much bandwidth being occupied in your being taken up, too much bandwidth space in your mind being taken up, and you just can't fuck with it no more. I understand. I get it. Like ain't nobody ready for that shit, right? It's kind of like saying somebody come around and say, "Oh yeah, by the way, those parents, those people that you love, call mom and dad your whole life, they're not your parents really." Some people would be like, "I don't get it. Nah, that doesn't make any sense because I get it." Some people would be like, "Well, tell me more," right? Some people would be like, "Shit, tell me more." But in real life, some people would be like, "I don't get it. Don't make no sense, and I don't believe it." Bye. It is what it is. But at least with this one, we've got evidence. Actually, we've got a preponderance of evidence to state clearly that this place, it's not curving and it's not moving. You can get mad at me all you want, all of that. You can do all of that. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my fault. It just ain't. At stage. Yeah, I got y'all on
Yeah,
here.
you pulled out Master P on
I
it,
got the
didn't
both of y'all. Right? Yeah,
you?
man, I had to.
Hey, and what you
It ain't
said
my
just a
fault.
second ago, I think because they ingeniously reverse engineered what we see and what we experience, and they just flipped it on its head. And most people growing up, if they're never told different, that's how you wake up and see the world.
That's it. That's it. And then, we don't, because we love, the human people, we like to sound important. We like to sound smart. I get it. It's cool. But I think unless you need to do it, it's an absolute waste of time. We need to just talk at the normal layperson's level, or the person's level in which they can understand as easy as possible the first time. Don't try to use big words to sound important, to sound smart, because in the long run, you're not going to get your point across, and nobody's going to listen. Nobody's going to want to listen, and I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have that glazed look on their face, and then they're going to be like, "All right, let's talk about something different." Flat Earth pisses me off.
Right. Hey, man, and it takes a while to get to a point to where you can understand these more complex things. So, yeah, you're right, man. But common sense and gut truth, man, they hit different when you're starting to relearn things. So, yeah, good
Yep,
point, man.
yep, and
I think it
definitely, and
keeps people disconnected to the point where they think we could chew up all the resources here and we can go start over on another planet. That's a big thing that I think Globies hang on to, is that the thought that
uh,
we can start over somewhere else. Man, when I was growing up, they said there's no other planet in our system that we could even live on. This one's a gas giant. This one's too hot. This one's too cold. We're in the Goldilocks zone. We're the only planet that even could support life. Now, what do they want you to think? Now they want you to think Mars can be habitated. We're going to set up a colony
yep,
there. We can't go to the moon or anything, but we could sure go to Mars and set up a new colony. We can start over. So it doesn't matter so much what you do here on Earth, because there's a fresh start out there for everybody.
exactly,
So
exactly.
in addition to taking the creator out of the equation, they don't have to face judgment, and they hope that we can go to foreign land and start over somewhere on another planet.
Yep. And Elon Musk isn't helping anything by making all these claims like he's going to go here, go there, shooting these rockets up that keep blowing up on the launch pad. It doesn't make
Right,
no
right.
sense. It doesn't make a drop
Hey,
of sense.
we just
It
need a
doesn't make a drop
million
of sense.
people. We need a million people to pay $100,000 each to freeze them until they get to Mars, and it'll all work out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
And in the
You'll be the
meantime, let me
first
get a
colony.
couple of
Yeah,
let me get a couple of $1 billion loans, by the way, from the government, so we can do these things.
right, right.
Crazy.
For all the things that we could do here on Earth, it's like, yo, if you want to make a colony on Mars, make a colony underneath the water. Let them live down there for a couple of years, underwater, in 50 feet. You don't even have to go that deep. 50 feet underwater. Put a fucking dome down there. Let people live down there. 50 feet, a whole year, 2 years. That's it. You don't have to do
Shit, they
everything
might
else.
already have those things down there. We don't know.
I'm saying.
But yeah, it would be hard.
You
I
know what
get
I'm
your
saying?
point. It would be super complicated and yeah, pressure you
Yeah,
have
they
to
talking
get
about
used
doing
to.
it on Mars. Yeah, they're talking about doing it on Mars. It's almost like that dude that's like, oh, I want to, he's like, hey, teach me how to juggle fucking chainsaws tomorrow. Like, dude, you don't even have hands. What are you talking about? How are you going to juggle chainsaws? You don't have hands or arms. You got to have hands to do that. You ain't going to do it with your
Boy.
feet. How you gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? Or if you have hands, it's like, yo, you gotta go in steps. Yo, let's do this shit underwater
Yeah.
first. Let's let people live in something isolated in some extreme conditions underwater. Do that. They haven't done that. They haven't even
Yeah.
figured out this fucking ocean. And so you mean to tell me they're gonna put people on a place that doesn't fucking exist? Number one, and number two, you can't even get past these quote unquote layers in order to get there. How you gonna do that?
Right.
They're straight up telling you, there's no water, there's no air, nothing can grow there. Let's go have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, we'll
but
figure it
hold
out.
on. This is the whole ISS growing cabbage project that that they
Space lettuce a
do
hundred
it
times
maybe
for the first time.
right,
I'm
man.
still
And
waiting on my
check this
space
out.
lettuce.
Right. Hey, do y'all remember a while back? It was like maybe 3 years ago and 4 years ago, maybe even 5 years ago, when flat Earth was really booming and being loud, and they were like, "We're gonna go." we're going to show people that we can take this. They took like a Boeing, whatever, and they attached this little rocket ship, go fast rocket or whatever it was, to the bottom of it, right? And they flew up as high as they could get with that Boeing, and then they released that little thing, and they were broadcasting this from live from NASA, right? And they
Mm-hmm.
turned on the rocket engine. It was a little tiny, like arrow, whatever, and they shot it up, and they were like, oh, 180,000 feet, oh, 200,000. They were trying to get to like 375, and about
Right.
halfway, that thing you could tell it started losing its traction on the atmosphere. And then when they were like, oh, 200,000, you could just see that thing was like almost dropping out of the air. It had no
Yeah,
more
it's like I ain't
atmosphere
getting
to
no
push
higher.
against. Yeah, but they kept saying as the thing was falling, they were like, oh, 300,000. We did it. The fake cheering.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's so sad.
They were
It was
like,
so sad.
we're in deep space, guys. Hold on. Next stop, the moon. Like, oh my God, get out of here.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, they'll say whatever, man. They'll say whatever they need to say to fool everybody, and it works. But in this regards, though, back to what Nico and Divergent was saying. If you don't know and you haven't checked out Nico, check out Nico in the channel Divergent. It's a good channel. It's an amazing channel. I like it. And he spends a lot of time talking about Vibes of Cosmos. He promotes Vibes of Cosmos, and Vibes of Cosmos's big shtick is them demonstrating how the moon is a reflection of the Earth, which I think is rather interesting. I don't know how they found that out, but it's very interesting for them to show the Earth in such a unique light, my opinion, at least.
Yeah. I haven't.
But
I don't think I've ever got to really look into their work a lot. So many channels, man. But, yep, I'll check into it.
mm-hmm. So yeah, man. So if you see Nico and as he opens up his comment stream, tell him that that's
Mhm.
Australia, right?
All
And
right.
no malice behind it, right? No malice behind it. I just would hate to see that channel lose credibility for a dumb mistake. And it's not saying that he's dumb,
Yeah.
but he probably didn't. He took it at face value.
Yeah.
He
I
didn't
mean,
do any zooming in or anything like that. That's not his fault, really.
right. And just to add, look, it's hard when you got all these projections and that big open area there of ocean where no one's ever really, I think, flown over it and shown what's there. So yeah, being stretched out like that, it could be easy to mistake with all that different kind of projections, I think. So probably no harm,
Hmm.
for on his part, on purpose
Yep.
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, shit,
But
man.
I don't know. I'm
Well,
not.
I'll
I'm
take.
not. I don't know him personally.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know him personally neither. But if somebody could get on out there to him and let him know, yeah, man, it's wrong, homie. It's wrong, homie. So, shit. Really, that was it. That was it. That there, right there. But man, y'all, I would like to. I'd like to get on here later on once I am in a stable place. Right now, I'm on the road,
Mhm.
and so I'm driving dirty right now. So, in order for me to not be riding dirty out here and shit, wind up getting a ticket or worse, let me go ahead and let y'all do y'all's thing. But hey, if y'all are still up, I'll jump on later on and I might do a little something, something, and we'll kind of go over these maps some more. And I have better
Yeah, let me
access.
get you.
JJ,
I'll get
what's
you that
happening,
link.
bro? Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
get you that
please.
link, bro. You'll be up for you. You could look at. I'm dead serious when I say you could spend time probably for a year, really just that. And what I'm trying to do, what I'm gonna try to do, somehow maybe with AI or design software, is find every single Arctic map on there and try to piece it together because it's all the way back to the 1800s, 1700s, like
Um,
things that were classified that are declassified. Like, you can go to, there's all kind of like drop down menu options, bro. It's a really
right.
good, you'll like it. You'll like it.
Okay, shit, okay. I'd like to see that, man. I'd like
Hmm.
to see that. All right, Earth, Big Pond Salem, what's happening, y'all? It's good to see y'all. It's good to see y'all. Hopefully I didn't miss out. Seabass 516, how you doing, sir? Cyberdyne Big Toe, what's happening? It's good to see y'all, man. It is good to see y'all. It's always a pleasure. Yes, it's always a pleasure. Yeah, so man, I'm gonna let y'all. Austin Murphy was good. Was good. What's happening, man? I'm gonna let y'all do y'all's thing. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead, guys. Go ahead. Crashes 82. How you doing, sir? Mark Rizzo in the Foundry. How you doing, sir? All right. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all's thing. I might go ahead and see y'all again later on tonight, but I'm still on the road. You know, I gotta be cautious out here, man. These
Be
cops
safe,
ain't
man.
playing.
Right.
Yeah, I will, family. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, man.
All right. All right, fam. So, shit. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let y'all do y'all's thing, family. And really, I'm gonna leave y'all with my blessing until later on here. I wish you guys nothing but the best: health, wealth, love, joy, prosperity, but most of all, wisdom, 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 family. Let's be wise. Let's
Yep.
work on these maps. Let's try to figure out this place that's underneath our feet, man. Things is hard enough, but man, at least if we could at least know where the heck we are, who the hell we are, when we are, man, we'd have a leg up on so much. You know what I'm saying? But shit, beggars could be choosers, huh? Anyway,
Yeah, yeah.
family, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. You know, and yeah, man, more than likely I'll be able to get on tonight. So please keep your eyes open, keep yourselves peeled for me, and yeah, I'll jump on in. We'll do a little bit more Flat Earth Friday. What you say? What you say, RG? You there?
Always with the
RG
blast.
gone.
I don't know where
Yeah,
RG is.
yeah, Mr. Super Sidewinder. What you say about that?
I'm all in, dude. You know how I am.
Hell yeah, man. I'm all for it. Okay, family. Well, shit. With that, fam, we love you. We out. Peace. Hold on. Let me make sure that. No. I get this thing.
Yes, we're moving on up to